Hey pal, are you looking for a new magic system for your 5e games?
How did you know that?
Definitely not because I read through your emails. Anyway, let me tell you about Elise's Guide to Magic.
What was that about my emails?
Just let me tell you about this first. Elise's Guide to Magic introduces a bespoke spellcasting system that allows you to create tailor-made spells with buildable effects, tactical combos, and magical teamwork. Plus, it adds a whole new system for communing with and summoning magical spirits.
Dude, this is a lot of content.
Oh yeah. 4 new classes, 6 new subclasses, 150 plus fantastical new spells, 40 plus terrifying magical creatures, and more.
Are there dragons?
Yeah, Elise is a dragon queen. You know, the good news is you can back this project on Kickstarter right now.
I already did. Now, what was that about my emails?
Enrich your TTRPG world with Elise's Guide to Magic. To back this project, click the link in the description or go to Kickstarter today. Tell them Man Short sent ya.
Man Shorts.
Well, hello, Man Shorts viewers. Welcome to another fun compilation. This year I decided to put all of our best holiday videos in one place so you can check them all out at once. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications for our channel. Without it, YouTube will not show you our content. Now, we will have new edition episodes through the month of December. That's why I wanted to drop this now. By the way, in case you're interested, my third album, Organized Lightning, is now available wherever you listen to music. So, check that out. And while I still don't have a hard date, dice are coming, so keep your eyes and ears open for that. Anyway, let's get into the holiday we just had, Thanksgiving. Now, I decided to skip the original because a lot of the jokes just don't really hold up, so let's dive right into Thanksgiving Part 2.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. The three of you have been walking through the woods for the last several hours. You've reached a clearing, and the sun is starting to set.
Well, I might make the most of my brute strength. Go chop down some firewood.
I'm gonna cast Create Water and start setting up the tent.
Sarah?
I'm gonna go set up some traps and find us some food.
Okay, Lance, give me a strength check to start chopping down trees.
22!
You fell the tree in one brutish swing. Give me a con save.
14?
A sharp pain explodes in the right side of your neck, and as you raise your hand to it, you feel the feathered flight of a bone dart.
Ow! Bork don't feel good.
Your vision gets blurry for a moment before fading to black as you fall to the ground. You're unconscious. Waylon, what's your passive perception?
15.
As you're setting up the tent, you glance over and realize that Lance is gone.
I'm gonna draw my quarterstaff and head over to where he was.
While you're doing that, Sarah, give me a dex save.
7.
Oh, cool. As you're setting up your hunting trap, you unwittingly step on a pressure plate, which causes a large rock to fall from a nearby tree and activate a net trap.
Well, this is woefully ironic.
It certainly is. Give me a con save.
10.
You feel a sharp pain in your lower back, and within a few moments, you're also unconscious. Waylon, as you approach, give me a perception check.
17.
As you reach the edge of the woods, you see Bork's axe. There's no sign of him, but you do hear a distant sound.
Turkeys. I'm gonna cast Shillelagh and ready in action to attack any enemy I see.
Give me a dex save.
16.
You hear a twig snap behind you, and as you turn around, you barely dodge the attack from a large feathered figure. Roll your ready to attack.
4.
You swing your staff to no avail, as you feel another figure grab you from behind and stab you in the left shoulder. You are also now unconscious.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Everyone roll initiative to see who wakes up first.
12.
8.
Of course, now I get a 19.
Sarah, when you open your eyes, you discover that you're in a small wooden cage. Your arms and legs are bound with iron shackles.
I want to try to get out.
Give me a dex check.
18.
You successfully wriggle free of the bonds, but you'll still need to get out of the cage. Waylon, you wake up next, in the cage next to Sarah.
Hey, what's going on?
I have no idea. I guess we got kidnapped.
I'm gonna use my turn to wake up Lance.
Oh, Lance isn't with you. Bork wouldn't fit in this cage anyway.
Great, now we'll have to find him. Is there a lock I can pick or something?
Hold that thought. Lance, when you open your eyes, you find yourself staring up at the night sky.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna stand up.
As you attempt to do so, you realize that you're not on solid ground, but rather hanging from a spit.
A spit? Oh, like over a fire?
Yep. Take 4 fire damage as flames slap against your bare back.
Help! Sarah! Can I see anything else?
Your vision is mostly obscured by smoke, but when you scream, a figure steps into view. Do you have any knowledges?
My name is Bork.
That's a good point. The best you can tell, the figure is a large bipedal anthropomorphic turkey. He steps forward and says, "Oh, you're alert. Well, this will make for a much more enjoyable cook."
Who are you? Where am I? And where are Bork's friends?
He steps closer. "I am Gob Gob, king of the Turkeykin. You are in our village, and your friends are no longer a concern."
I got an 11 on my strength check to escape.
Struggle as you might, these are advanced knots. Gob Gob chuckles as you strain to escape. Sarah, there's no lock on the cage.
Finally, we catch a break. I'm gonna free Waylon and then get out of here.
Is there anyone around us?
The cage you are in is in a small wooden hut, and there are 2 guards standing at the doorway. You, as a druid, would recognize them as Turkeykin.
Turkeykin?
Don't let the name fool you. They're vicious. I have an idea.
Kill all the turkeys and eat for days?
Just trust me. I'm gonna cast Polymorph on Sarah.
Okay. What would you like to turn her into?
A turkey.
No.
Sarah, Bork is burning alive out here. That was in character.
And both of you heard that.
Come on. This'll work.
Fine, I'll turn into a turkey.
As Sarah gives no resistance, you successfully turn her into a turkey.
Okay, I'm gonna pick her up and hold a knife to her throat.
Whoa, what?
I'm gonna demand the guards take me to their leader, or the turkey gets it.
Your threat is successful. The turkey can lead you to the center of the village, where you see Lance hanging over an open flame.
Hey, Gobblebrain, why you do this to Bork?
"Because, you fool, for too long your kind has slaughtered our brothers for your foolish holiday. The time for vengeance is nigh."
Bork no even eat turkey. Bork vegetarian.
As you say this, another turkeykin steps up and whispers something in Gob Gob's ear. He turns to both of you. "What do you think you're doing?"
That's a 16 to throw Sarah at Gob Gob.
That succeeds. Sarah,
Pluck you.
as you fly through the air and say this, you morph back into your original form.
Nat 20 to stab him in the head.
That hits. Between your critical and sneak attack damage, it's enough to be lethal. Gob Gob is dead.
Thanks, guys. Bork thought he was stuffed.
Upon Gob Gob's death, the rest of the turkeykin in the village bow to Sarah, recognizing the law of the pecking order.
That was pretty fun. What are we playing next week?
Oh, it's a surprise. But it's gonna be a good one.
By the time the 3rd Thanksgiving came around, we decided we just wanted to make them turkeys. So check out what happened when the players were turkeys in Thanksgiving Edition Part 3.
It's the Sunday before Thanksgiving, and the 3 of you are scheduled to go to market in the morning. Your session begins in a crowded barn.
Why did we decide to be turkeys on Thanksgiving again?
Because it's challenging. Duh.
Hey guys, do you think we'll see any goblins?
Don't start.
The last farmhand has left the barn for the night.
Excellent. Screwdriver?
I still can't believe that I just found this thing on the ground.
Yeah, imagine that.
23 to lockpick the gate.
Well, of course she picked the lock. She's a turkey.
Bird puns aside, the gate swings open.
I'm gonna hang back and relock the gate. Stick to the plan.
I'm gonna look for a disguise.
I'm gonna go find the keys to the barn door.
Okay, you two give me investigation checks.
21.
3.
Waylon, you find a long navy blue parka hanging from a hook near the back of the barn.
I guess it'll have to do.
You find nothing.
This is bad, guys. What if the farmer comes back?
Relax. Can I help him?
In a minute. Did you say you were relocking the gate?
Yeah.
You're just gonna leave all those other turkeys to the slaughter? That's not very heroic of you.
I'm okay with that.
Roll investigation with advantage.
11 and 18.
With Waylon's help, you find the keys and unlock the barn door.
So now what?
Which one of you has the highest strength?
Not me. I'm a wizard turkey.
I have a 19.
That should be enough to hold us.
I assume the three of you were going to be stacking in the parka, a la Little Rascals.
I guess I'll be at the top.
What? No, I'm at the top, Cranberry Head. I weigh less than you.
Yeah, but I have the higher charisma score. This is supposed to be a disguise, remember?
Give me a perception check.
17.
While they argue, you catch a glimpse through a hole in the wall. Someone's coming back to the barn.
I have the higher initiative. If we get into combat and I'm in the middle, we're screwed.
If we get into combat, we're screwed anyway.
Guys, someone's coming.
Fine, I'll go in the middle. I'm gonna jump on Lance.
I'm gonna grab the parka by the hood and hop on top.
I will connect the zipper and zip it up to Waylon.
Just as you finish zipping the parka, the barn door opens and an old woman with Coke bottle glasses steps inside.
Coke bottle glasses? Oh, it's the farmer's wife.
It is indeed the farmer's wife, Agnes. She squints, leans in, and says, "Is that you, Earl?" Give me a disguise check with advantage.
13 and 19.
Her face turns to anger. "Why are you wearing my parka?"
I was just, I was just a little chilly.
Turkey chili?
You give me an athletics check. You give me a strength check.
9.
7.
A few things happen at once. Agnes lunges forward to try and remove the parka from who she thinks is Earl. At the same time, Waylon causes the turkey tower to wobble, which causes Lance's knees to buckle.
Well, are you happy?
Don't look at me. I can't help it if your rolls are trash.
The three of you fall out of the parka and spill onto the barn floor. Roll initiative.
17.
8.
22.
Lance, you're up.
That door is still open, right?
Yep.
Cool. I am going to dash and get as far away from the barn as possible.
Sure. But Agnes gets an AO, which she misses.
I'm trying to get as close to the house as possible.
After running out of the barn, you manage to make it to the front porch. Sarah,
I'm going for a throat. 18.
roll your damage.
15 piercing and 10 slashing.
You lunge at the old woman talons first. After slashing her in the torso, you peck her in the middle of her glasses. On her turn, she screams, runs out of the barn, and closes and locks the door behind her. Waylon?
I'm gonna free the other turkeys.
What?
I'm not gonna let you leave our other feathered friends behind.
You are going to get us killed.
Maybe. 16 on a sleight of hand check to open the gate.
Hold that thought. What are you doing?
I'm gonna slowly and quietly make my way up to the front door.
Give me a stealth check.
10.
As you approach, give me a dex save.
20.
You react just in time as the front screen door is kicked open by the farmer. Give me a hide check.
13.
Agnes! Where the heck is she?
You know, I just realized that, turkeys and birds are descended from dinosaurs, right? So earlier when we were dressed up, it was like Jurassic Parka.
Nice.
Fortunately for Lance, the farmer is distracted by seeing Agnes running out of the barn. He rushes up to her and she explains what happened.
Did I get the gate open?
You did. Within a few moments, the barn is teeming with panicked turkeys with nowhere to go.
Well, if the farmer doesn't get to us, I guess we'll be trampled to death.
Lance, back to you. No one has seen you yet.
Are the farmer and his wife still there?
Nope, they're headed back to the barn.
I'm gonna sneak into the house and find the keys for their pickup truck.
Roll investigation.
19.
After a few minutes of searching, you find the keys to the truck. Sarah, it's your turn.
I guess I'll try a last-ditch effort to open the door and escape. 6.
You are unable to unlock the barn door, but that doesn't matter because it's being opened from the outside.
Uh-oh.
Time to die, mother pluckers!
Well, you almost made it. But once the farmer killed your other party members, it was pretty much over.
I should have known it takes more than one turkey to drive a truck.
Thanksgiving sucks.
Hey. You better watch the foul language.
See you next week.
Now, I also left out the 5th Thanksgiving because we just did that one last week, but part 4 turned out funny as we explored the actual preparation and cooking of Thanksgiving dinner. Hopefully your turkey day wasn't as hectic as the chaos that was Thanksgiving edition part 4.
This year I thought we'd take it easy, so all you have to do is cook Thanksgiving dinner for your families.
That's taking it easy? Last time I cooked, my uncle and I got into a fist fight over how to baste a turkey.
Yeah, I'm with Sarah. I will not be held responsible for ruining one of the most important meals of the year.
Well, unfortunately, you don't have much of a choice. Your relatives have already started gathering at your house.
Don't worry, I got this. I'm gonna greet them with a charcuterie board.
Give me a craft check.
28.
Everyone is impressed. In fact, one of your great aunts faints from surprise.
Should we call an ambulance?
Nah, that's Aunt Violet. She's a drama queen.
Okay, what's next?
I guess I'll prep the turkey. Waylon, you can do the sides, and Lance, you be in charge of entertainment.
It's parade time.
Sarah, give me a sleight of hand to remove the giblets.
8.
Okay, it looks like the turkey is still semi-frozen, which is going to make it really difficult to remove all the giblets.
I'll run it under some water to thaw it.
While you do that, Waylon, how are the sides coming?
Decided to go with the classics: mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, stuffing, mac and cheese.
Give me a cook check.
25.
Shockingly, everything is going according to plan. You've successfully prepared the food. Lance, how goes entertaining?
Not bad. I mean, politics did come up once, but I was able to quickly get off that topic by pointing out the Snoopy float.
Nice deflection. Take an inspiration point. Sarah, the turkey is finally finished thawing. How are you planning on cooking it?
I'm deep frying it. What else would I do?
This is not gonna end well.
What do you mean?
Haven't you seen the viral videos? I mean, a couple drops of water and boom, mini Alderaan.
I'll just pat the turkey dry with some paper towels.
Give me a concentration check.
5.
While drying off the turkey, you notice that 4-year-old cousin Billy is running around with a pair of scissors.
I should stop that, right? I'm gonna grab the scissors out of his hand and put him in timeout.
Billy begins crying and screaming that he hates you. Waylon, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just playing some video games while the oven preheats.
Give me a perception check.
12.
The noise from the game is too loud, so you missed the beep for the oven. But you did just level up in Final Fantasy, so that's cool.
Nice.
Lance, how are things?
Pretty good, I think. We just finished a round of charades.
Well, the parade is almost over. Do you have anything else planned?
I was hoping that dinner would be ready.
Looks like you have about 6 hours until the food is finished cooking. Cousin Brenda would also like to discuss an article she recently read.
6 hours? What am I supposed to do for Would anyone like to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Give me a charisma check.
Ugh, 3.
No one answers you. They instead begin arguing about cranberry sauce.
I'll just change the channel to football.
You change it just in time for kickoff. The crowd of bitter relatives quiets for now. Sarah, give me an investigation check.
9.
You feel confident that the turkey's dry enough.
I'm gonna carry it out to the deep fryer.
Give me a strength check.
For a turkey?
It's 25 pounds.
19.
You have no trouble carrying the bird outside. Give me a dexterity check.
16.
You slowly lower the turkey into the oil. It erupts into a boil, but doesn't overflow or explode.
Finally, a victory. I'm gonna insert a thermometer and start a timer.
The countdown until dinner has officially begun. Waylon, how are the sides coming?
Huh? Oh, crap. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm just gonna throw them all in the oven.
All of them?
Yeah, it should be fine, right?
Well, you've over-encumbered the oven. It's gonna take twice as long for everything to cook now.
Way to go, Gordon Ramsay.
It's fine. We just need to push dinner back a little bit.
Push it back? The National Dog Show is only so long. You need to figure this out.
I know. I can pull the mac and cheese from the oven and put it in the deep fryer.
Are you actually serious?
Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like deep fried mac and cheese?
I am going to ready in action to record this for TikTok.
Are you really doing this?
I already dropped it in.
The fryer explodes almost immediately, sending oil, turkey, and bits of mac and cheese flying. Give me a reflex save.
2?
Take 23 points of third-degree burn damage. I would recommend getting to a hospital as soon as possible.
How could you make this holiday worse?
Oh, and the house is on fire.
Oh, this is gonna go viral for sure.
Hold on. The house is on fire from the oil?
The fire actually started because little Billy found a book of matches and some newspaper.
Where are his parents?
Playing charades with Lance. Also, Aunt Violet passes out again, this time from the sight of Waylon's newly disfigured face.
Best Thanksgiving ever.
You know, you're a real agent of chaos when you want to be.
I know.
I'll call the fire department and an ambulance.
Weird to see you being the adult here, but emergency services will arrive shortly. Needless to say, dinner is ruined.
We could always grab takeout.
That was always the plan.
What are we playing next week?
Well, I guess we'll see.
You know, the holidays aren't always about celebration. At some point, you gotta buy gifts. And what better time to buy gifts than Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals? These two episodes are essentially different versions of the same plot, but it was so nice we did it twice. In keeping with the theme, please enjoy the back-to-back viewing of Holiday Shopping Edition and Holiday Edition.
It's getting close to Christmas, and the three of you have been tasked with getting a gift for the king.
Ugh, what is it?
He would like some new socks.
That's easy. I'll just hit up Amazon.
Not so fast. He wants a specific brand that can only be found at Walmart.
I am not going to Walmart in the middle of a pandemic.
I'm just not going to Walmart.
Fine, the socks are at Target. Is that better?
What kind of socks are they?
They're a special kind of knit sock made from the hair of a mythic reindeer. They're called Rudolphs.
Anything else?
The king's squire hurries over and hands you a folder. Inside is all the information you'll need about your quest.
This is just a poorly drawn layout of the store with an X over the sock section.
This seems too easy.
Yeah, what's the catch?
There is no catch.
You do know we can hear you?
You now find yourself standing outside of Target. What would you like to do?
I guess we'll go inside.
You enter the front doors into a world of madness. There's a battle raging in front of a depleted stack of TVs. Everybody give me dex saves.
14.
16.
8.
Waylon. A woman loses her grip during a television tug-of-war. Her elbow swings toward you and connects with your chin. Take 10 damage.
What the heck, old lady?
She looks at you and then screams, "Help! This man has assaulted me! He punched my elbow with his chin!"
That doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't matter. Security's on the way over.
Quick, down here. I'm gonna lead him to the Halloween clearance aisle.
You duck into the aisle and out of view of security. You can hear the lady crying in the background.
Ooh, what costumes are left?
There isn't much to choose from. Most of the costumes are made for children. The only one you find that could kind of work is a robe of sorts.
I'll put it on.
You are now concealed. Although you may look weird, being the only robed person in the store.
It says the socks are located on the back wall of the store.
Do you think we can stop by the electronics section to see if they have any PS5s?
It is on the way.
You make your way to electronics. There's a guy standing behind the counter.
Welcome. Kevin has wares if you have coin.
I was wondering if you had any PS5s.
Kevin has to stifle his laughter.
Are you serious? She's not serious, is she?
A simple no would suffice. Dick.
Waylon, you notice something different about yourself. Almost as if you've tapped into a new energy.
What kind of energy?
You feel in tune with everything around you. Almost as if you could feed off of it.
The Force.
Guys, let's get a move on. I want to be home in time to watch wrestling.
You finally make it to the back wall of the store. You don't see any socks. But there is a person in a Target uniform standing around.
Sir? Hi. We're looking for Rudolphs?
He shushes you immediately.
The socks you seek cannot be found simply by looking.
Oh, great. Well, how can they be found?
You must first answer my riddles 3.
I love riddles.
Wait a minute.
The man goes flying back into the wall. He's knocked out.
What was that?
Force push.
Couldn't you have used, like, force figure out the answer to the riddle?
You hear a slight rumble. The wall behind the man begins to crumble away, revealing a hallway.
Unbelievable. Let's go.
The hallway extends back about 50 feet before rounding a corner. When you get around the corner, you see rows upon rows of socks.
Jackpot! I'm gonna start shoving socks into every pocket I have.
Give me perception checks.
15.
18.
What? 13.
You all hear grunting and labored breathing coming from further in the room. It sounds like something's in distress.
I sense a disturbance.
We all do, idiot. We have the socks. Let's just go.
Somebody needs our help.
We don't have to be the ones to help.
I'm going to climb to the top of the shelves to see if I can tell what's going on. 18 to climb.
You pull yourself to the top of the shelf and peer deeper into the room. In the center, you see that a reindeer is tied to the floor. His nose is red and glowing bright.
Rudolph, Guys, we have to save him.
Fine.
You creep to the center of the room, hiding behind shelves as you move. You hear a door open, and then footsteps approaching Rudolph.
Can we see who it is?
It appears to be Kevin from electronics.
Time for some payback.
Kevin is standing next to Rudolph now.
Your production is down. We need 100 more pairs by the end of the day.
Rudolph just whimpers.
Let him go.
Kevin is shocked.
How did you get in here? Doesn't matter. You'll never leave.
Roll initiative.
12.
16.
20.
Okay, Waylon, you're up first.
I'll use the force to grab 2 shelves and smash them together around Kevin.
The shelves do crash into each other, but he manages to jump out of the way. Lance?
Oh, are there any weapons around?
To your right, you see a couple of baseballs and bats in a sporting goods overstock pile.
Batter up. I'm gonna attempt to hit the ball at him. 18.
That hits.
24 damage.
The ball hits him directly in the face, peeling some of the skin away. You notice that underneath, it's metal.
He's a robot?
It's his turn. He rips away his shirt. Turns out his torso is actually a PS5.
That's no robot. That's a construct.
He unleashes a volley of Blu-rays. Each of you take 30 slicing damage. Sarah, you're up.
What's the one thing consoles don't like?
I don't know, PCs?
Water. I'm gonna throw a baseball at the fire sprinkler above his head. 8.
That misses.
That's not possible.
Waylon, it's your turn.
I'm gonna force pull him onto Rudolph's antlers. 25.
That works. You pull the construct down onto the antlers. They do pierce him, but he's still moving.
Sarah had a good idea. I am also going to do that. 21.
That'll hit. The ball hits the sprinkler head and water sprays out all over Kevin. He begins sparking.
I'll make it rain on these foes.
Rudolph, seeing that Kevin is near death, unleashes his nose attack. A blinding red light surges out and fries Kevin, who falls limp.
I'm gonna cut Rudolph loose.
He stands to his feet, smiles, and then takes off flying through the roof.
Oh, no thank you or anything. Nice.
You see a bright red light flash down through the roof as Kevin morphs back into his original form, a PS5.
So they do have PS5s.
Well, yeah. You just have to free a reindeer and beat up a couple people to get one.
Well, let's get these socks back to the king.
Don't worry. Next week, you guys are going to get some serious kills in. Happy holidays, gang. Today you'll be running through the holiday gamut.
So what does that mean exactly?
It'll be a competition of sorts.
The holidays aren't supposed to be a competition. It's supposed to be a time of fun and joy and family.
Oh, it'll be all that. But the holidays also include copious amounts of stress and anxiety.
So what's the first competition?
Gift buying. You'll each have 45 minutes to purchase a gift for your mother.
Cool. I'm gonna start Googling gifts from mothers who have everything.
First, everybody give me procrastination checks.
17.
23.
2.
Okay, Lance, you and Sarah are able to shop from home. You've allotted enough time for shipping.
Cyber Monday, here I come.
Waylon, since you waited till the last minute, you'll have to do your shopping IRL.
Great. I'm gonna grab my keys and head out.
You can't remember where you put them. It's going to take you 15 minutes to find them before you can leave. Lance?
I already know the perfect gift. I got her a Candle of the Month subscription.
Nice. Which type of wax are you choosing?
Is there more than one kind?
Yeah. Paraffin, soy, palm, bees. Which one does she like best?
I don't know.
Better figure that out. Sarah, what are you up to?
Well, I've broken down possible gifts into 3 categories: emotional, practical, and lavish.
Which one are you leaning towards?
So I've created a computer program that data mines her Google searches and compiles a list of gifts.
Kind of an invasion of privacy, but also thoughtful in a weird way.
Then it looks at what she's viewed more than once and creates a list detailing number of views and price.
So which gift will it be?
Well, it's gotta be between, how did you know, and you shouldn't have. So I think I'm gonna go with the super deluxe back massage chair.
Solid choice. Waylon, you finally found your keys, so you're able to leave.
I'm just gonna plug the directions to the mall into my phone.
And the roads are jammed. Everybody's out doing their last minute shopping, so it's gonna take you like an hour to get to the store.
But I only have 25 minutes left to shop.
Do I have any other options?
There is a gas station or a Walgreens within walking distance.
Well, I guess I'm going to Walgreens.
The shelves are pretty barren. You do see a teddy bear and a small bottle of bubbles.
I mean, she liked teddy bears as a kid, so maybe it'll be nostalgic or something. I'll take it.
Okay. Lance, which wax did you choose?
I went paraffin. You can't go wrong with Old Faithful. And it said you get to pick the first scent, so I went with lilac.
Okay, now I'll give you your scores. Sarah, the program worked like a charm. She'd been eyeing that massage chair for 2 years. 10 points.
I'm an excellent gift giver.
Lance, your mother loved the thought, but she unfortunately is allergic to lilac, so you'll have to see if you can change the first scent. 5 points.
Whoops. Maybe I should have gotten her an EpiPen. Gift giving is hard.
Yes, it is. Waylon, your mom forces a smile and says, "Thanks, I guess." 2 points.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shopping earlier next year.
That's what we all say. Next up in the competition will be the decorating of the exterior of your homes. You have 2 hours.
I'm going with a traditional look. A lot of warm lights, but not too much. I got a 24 on a put up lights check.
You start strong and it's all coming together nicely. Give me a will save.
8.
As you climb the ladder, you remember that you're afraid of heights. You are unable to reach the peak of the roof and therefore unable to complete your look. 4 points.
Stupid ladders.
Lance?
I'm pulling out every box of lights that I have. Some of them have to still work.
When you open the boxes, you discover that the lights are a bundled mess. Give me an untangle check.
2.
Well, since you lazily didn't store the lights properly last year, it's going to take about 45 minutes to sort it all out.
This is neither holly nor jolly.
I'm going all out. I've got multicolored lights on every peak and window, and they're all synced up to Trans-Siberian Orchestra's Carol of the Bells.
Give me an execution check.
27.
It's so good that people line up every night to come see it. 10 points.
Okay, I think I've got them all untangled.
Cool. Did you plug them in to make sure they work?
No, I didn't. So I'll go ahead and do that. Let's see.
Due to their age and condition, most of the wires are frayed. 8 of the strands don't work at all, and the other 4 only work partially.
I'm just not going to decorate this year.
That'll be 0 points, as well as constant judgment from your neighbors for not having any holiday spirit.
Yeah, whatever. I'm a Grinch.
The last part of the competition is the dreaded holiday card. Everyone give me craft checks.
14.
11.
21.
Okay, describe your cards.
Mine's a picture of stockings hanging by the fireplace, and it just says, "This season, let's all just hang out together."
Really? You're actually gonna send that to people?
I thought it was cute. Why? What's yours?
I have a beautifully decorated tree in the background, and I'm sitting there with Kepler in my lap, and the caption says, "The holidays can be rough, but at least we have each other."
Pretty good. Lance?
Mine has a cottage, completely decorated for Christmas, covered in snow. We're looking in through the window, and there's a group of friends playing games and smiling gathered around a table.
And what's the caption?
I do not know much to be true, but the sun and the stars and the morning dew. And with so many Christmases lonely and blue, I'm glad I can spend this one gaming with you.
That was beautiful, man.
Are you crying?
I'm not made of stone.
Lance, I'm awarding you the grand holiday prize. 25 points and the win. Happy holidays, everybody.
You know, I used to hate Christmas, and even though I spent most of my life scrooging it up, I've really come to enjoy the holiday. The first Christmas edition takes us back to season 3, circa 2017. So without further ado, please enjoy Christmas edition.
Merry Christmas, players! It's Christmas Eve, and everyone at the North Pole has been preparing for Santa's big trip. What's the status?
We just finished loading the sleigh. Sure is a big haul. Must have been a lot of good kids this year.
The reindeer harnesses are secure, and Rudolph's nose has been polished.
The GPS has been calculated, the sleigh is ready for takeoff, so let's go find the big guy and let him know.
As the three of you enter Santa's house, an eerie feeling washes over you. It appears the house has been ransacked. Everyone roll perception checks.
14.
18.
7.
Sarah, you can't see very well because your eyes are still adjusting from Rudolph's red nose. Lance, Waylon, as the two of you look around, you see that Santa is nowhere to be found.
Well, that's strange. He's usually checking his list off by now.
As you stand there befuddled, Mrs. Claus runs in. Oh no! You must help! Help! Santa's been kidnapped!
Jumpin' gingerbread! What kind of a monster would kidnap St. Nick?
It's that crazy Jack Frost! He's lost his mind! I don't know what's wrong with him!
We've got to stop him, gang. He's gonna ruin Christmas.
Don't worry, Mrs. Claus. We'll save him. Where is he?
He was taking him into the workshop. But be careful. He's very powerful.
Let's go save Santa.
As you enter the workshop, you notice that the Christmas lights that typically illuminate the area are broken.
I'd like to use Detect Naughty to find out where he is.
You sense an evil presence radiating from underground. Perhaps the basement?
Is there anything around here we could use as a weapon?
No, you can't see. It's too dark.
Aw, jingle bells. Guys, we should have brought Rudolph.
No problem. I've got my Yuletide flashlight.
Thanks to Sarah, you're able to see a large chest in the corner of the shop. It's locked.
My candy cane lockpick gives me a +5 to open lock. Will an 18 work?
Yes. The chest pops open to reveal several decorative items. It's mostly ornaments, lights, and ribbon.
Well, it looks like this is gonna have to do, guys. I'll carry as many ornaments as I can.
I'll take some ribbon and some Christmas lights.
Is there a tree topper in there?
There is a large crystal star.
I'll take that. Let's go.
You make your way down the staircase toward the basement. Everyone roll to move silently.
16.
19.
6.
Lance, as you near the bottom of the stairs, one of the ornaments slips from your arms and shatters against the floor. Jack appears in the stairwell. Roll initiatives.
13.
4.
10.
All right, Jack Frost goes first.
Not so fast! You meddling little elves aren't going to be ruining my plans!
An icy wind fills the area. Everyone take 8 damage. Lance, you're up.
I got an 11 to throw an ornament at him.
The ornament whips past his head. You just nipped his nose. Roll for damage, but he'll only take half.
Aw, fruitcakes. Well, he takes 5 damage.
Waylon, you're up.
I'm gonna use a full round action to attack with the star. 22.
You leap down on top of Jack Frost with a powerful force and smash that crystal star right into his face.
Hot chocolate. 18 damage. Andy has to make a fort save DC 15 or get stunned.
He's stunned.
Now's your chance, Sarah.
I got a 17. Can I tie him up with my ribbons and lights?
As Jack Frost wobbles around, you swiftly circle around him with lights and ribbon. He is now incapacitated.
That's a wrap.
Is Santa here?
He is. He's in the corner, tied to a chair with popcorn string.
We untie him. Santa, are you okay?
As Santa is untied, a large glob of tinsel falls out of his mouth. How could I ever thank you?
What about Jack Frost, guys? Should we punish him?
Oh, Jack just had some bad eggnog. We'll throw him in candy cane jail and let him sleep it off.
It looks like we'll get to have Christmas after all.
Yes, we are, Sarah. And that's where we'll leave off.
By season 6, we had fully entered our costume era. This was back in 2018 when we used to shoot our episodes in big batches. So we would start the day at like 10 a.m. and shoot everybody's parts for 4 episodes and then shoot 2 or 3 episodes of the We Play. I'll never forget this shoot in particular because everybody had so much fun with the costumes. Except me, because the beard was a nightmare. Anyway, here's Christmas Part 2.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Christmas Eve, and it's time for the annual reindeer inspection. Sarah, you drew the shortest candy cane, so that means you'll be working with Donna and Blitzen.
Great. They're the worst. This is so humiliating.
How do you think we feel? We've been the shortest candy cane assignment for the last 1,700 years.
Yeah. Do you think Rudolph has to put up with this inspection nonsense?
Rudolph, your nose is so bright. Yeah, bright brown.
Sarah, roll an investigation check.
16.
You can tell that Lance's harness is secure, but Waylon's needs to be replaced.
Donner, hold still. I have to change out your harness.
Actually, it's pronounced Dunder.
There's no such reindeer as Dunder, idiot.
Yeah, there is. He's right here.
It's Dutch. Like Blixum. Just because Gene Autry Americanized our names doesn't mean you have to.
Lance, you and Waylon roll perception. Sarah, give me a reflex save.
13.
18.
7.
A sharp, vicious wind cuts through the stables, and all of the lanterns are extinguished. Sarah, you're yanked from the ground by an unknown force and shoved into a burlap sack.
Well, whatever it is, it's probably better than dealing with those two.
Waylon, you see a shadowy figure dash into the stables and grab Sarah. In addition to her, the figure grabs 3 other elves before bolting back outside.
Who would steal elves the night before Christmas?
Only one would dare stoop so low. It must be Krampus.
Sarah, after a few minutes of bouncing around with your captive coworkers, you feel the bag go briefly airborne before crashing into the snow. You take 3 damage.
Holy hot cider, Santa. This is bad. Can I get out of the bag?
Give me an acrobatics check.
9.
Just as you wiggle your way to what you think is the top of the bag, cold wind and light pour in from behind you. A long demon-like hand enters the bag and grabs the neck of your coworker, Sugarplum.
Sugarplum, no!
The hand pulls him from the bag and the opening closes behind him. Back to you 2.
Oh, so I'm just supposed to fly with a defective harness. Figures.
Well, if it was Krampus, those elves are tinsel by now.
The lights come back on, and as you look around to see what's going on, you notice that Santa is running toward the stable.
Oh, well, stuff my stocking. Look who it is.
Donner, Blitzen, I saw the lights go off from my workshop, and then I heard screams. What's happening?
Krampus stole the elves.
Good Garland, this is terrible. I always knew this day would come. We've got to save them.
We? Whoa, no. What's all this we were talking about?
Why don't you just get your precious Rudolph to save you?
Rudolph's still on vacation in Miami. He won't be in until tomorrow night. You both already know that.
Okay, what about the other reindeer? You know, the other 6 reindeer that come before us in the roll call?
I got a 17 on survival. Do I know where I am?
You're not totally sure where you are, but it appears to be a lair of some sort. You see no one around but your coworker, Carol.
Just Carol? What about Poinsettia?
She's gone.
Poinsettia!
Back to you 2.
Come on, guys. I got nowhere else to turn.
I knew it. We were the last resort. Just like always, the short candy cane.
All right, I admit it. Dancer and Prancer are getting their hooves polished.
Divas.
Comet's got the flu. Cupid and Vixen are busy, and Dasher ran off.
Fine, we'll help. On one condition.
Anything.
Tomorrow night, we fly at the front of the sleigh.
But Rudolph...
Rudolph Schmoodoff. Put him at the back of the sleigh. He can be a brake light.
Okay, fine, sure. You 2 can guide the sleigh. Just get me back those elves safely and stop Krampus.
Let's do it.
Give me wisdom checks to find Krampus's lair.
23.
27.
27?
Yeah, we get a +10 bonus to assist on checks related to Krampus. We can do lots of rad stuff.
Which you'd know if you utilized us more.
Sarah, what are you doing?
Come on, Carol. We have to get out of here.
Carol screams as a pair of spindly arms wrap around her ears and pull her out of view. You look up just in time to see Krampus swallow her whole. Roll for dex.
16.
Krampus licks his lips and lunges at you, but you narrowly sidestep his advance. And as you do, you see that Dunder and Blixum are entering the lair behind him. As Krampus is currently engaged, the 2 of you have the surprise round.
I don't know, maybe
Bull Rush?
Roll your attacks.
30.
30. High hoof.
The 2 of you charge and strike Krampus with such precise force that you spear through him with your antlers and literally tear him in half.
Took you long enough?
While Santa was disappointed that you weren't able to save everyone, he is a man of his word. On Christmas Eve, you 2 will lead the sleigh.
Hey, Sarah. How do you like me and Dunder now? Couple of sleigh leaders.
Yeah, how about when we get back from that trip, you stop by the stable for some reindeer games.
I don't care if they saved me. They're still the worst.
And we'll end it there. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and yours. Hope you like your presents.
You know, when I think of Christmas, I think of my favorite Christmas movie, the 1988 action blockbuster Die Hard. To be honest, I've kind of always wanted to run a Die Hard D&D session, and when we needed a script for Christmas 3, I thought this was the perfect opportunity. So here's Christmas 3, which is essentially Die Hard.
Merry Christmas, players. Tonight's session begins on the 23rd floor of Tamagotchi Tower at an ugly sweater party.
Meow, if there's a contest, I think we know who's gonna win.
Why didn't you wear an ugly sweater?
Are you kidding? This is the ugliest one. Have you seen our record?
I just don't understand. They sold 2.5 million PS5s, and I couldn't get one.
Funny you say that. Becky from accounting actually managed to get one. She's currently playing Cyberpunk 2077 on a projector in the conference room.
Later, noobs. I'm off to customize a wiener.
Before you do that, everyone roll perception checks.
4.
14.
10.
Okay, Sarah, you're too busy looking for the conference room to hear this, but Lance, you and Waylon hear what sounds like faint gunfire.
Gunfire?
Oh my god. It's happening.
What's happening?
I'm just gonna take a 10 to find the conference room.
You find it. Lance, this time you and Waylon don't even have to roll. You clearly hear submachine gun fire. The partygoers gasp and scream as several men armed with MP5s and bad haircuts step off of the elevator and start grouping people together like hostages.
Welcome to the party, pal.
What are you talking about? Do you know what's going on?
I'm so desperate to play PS5, I'm role-playing it. That's what's going on.
You can each take one action before initiative.
I'm gonna knock Becky out of the way and start creating my character.
I guess I'll just turn around to the people that are standing around me. Everyone just stay calm. Everything should be fine.
I'm gonna pull my Beretta and duck into a stairwell and go up one floor.
Nice. Sarah, there's a man standing over you with a gun, yelling in German.
Do you mind? I'm trying to pick a life path.
The terrorist fires his MP5 into the projector and destroys it.
Whoa. Is the PS5 okay?
The PS5 is intact, but the terrorist is...
I got a 25 to kick him in the jingle bells.
That hits. He falls to the floor.
I'm gonna pick up the PS5 and go find a TV.
Okay, well, the area is still teeming with bad guys. Besides, the nearest television is on the next floor.
Then I'll go through the ventilation shaft.
Right. Lance, back on the main floor, you notice a man who is clearly the leader of the group step forward and begin a villainous speech. Within a few moments, it becomes evident that he's looking for Mr. Tamagotchi.
I am going to sneak into the conference room to protect Sarah.
Okay. Give me a stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh, 15 and 16.
You successfully inch your way to the conference room and make your way inside. When you enter, you don't see Sarah, but rather a man sitting in a chair. He's actually facing away from you, wearing a Santa Claus hat.
Hello? Did you happen to see a angry-looking little lady come running through here?
He doesn't respond.
I walk up to him and tap him on the shoulder.
When you do, you discover that the man is dead. You spin his lifeless body around and see that written on his sweater in what you assume is blood are the words Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, well, Sarah was definitely here. Ooh, I can use this to my advantage.
Waylon, what are you up to?
I managed to kill a few terrorists and get my hands on one of their walkie-talkies. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette and listen to them talk.
From what you can gather, the man in charge is named Franz Gruber, and considering his men are turning up dead, he seems pretty angry.
I'm gonna pull the fire alarm to alert the police and then head up to the 32nd floor and hope they show up.
Roll a percentile.
88.
There appears to be a convoy of emergency vehicles headed toward your building.
Oh yeah, come to Papa.
But after a moment, they turn their lights off and turn around.
Guess I'm gonna head to the roof and try and contact the police via walkie-talkie.
Sarah, as you shuffle through the ventilation system, you hear the sounds of laughter coming from one of the rooms below, followed by a single gunshot.
Mr. Tamagotchi. Come out to the house, wear an ugly sweater, we'll have a few laughs.
So what are you doing?
I guess I'll drop down and kill any of the bad guys in the room.
Roll a percentile.
47.
You kill 3 more of the terrorists and find a TV.
I'm taking this up to the roof. Less chance of being interrupted.
Lance, what's the plan?
I'm gonna go out, tell the terrorists to take me to their leader.
Okay. One of your captors takes you to an office where Franz Gruber is arguing with his men. He wants to know what you want.
It's not what I want. It's what I can give you.
Franz looks unamused, but he's listening.
Look, I get it. You're trying to do a hostile takeover. Just get paid, and you didn't expect a couple of murder hobos to be running around. Am I correct?
Give me a charisma check.
Fa la 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 roll. It was 18.
He nods in agreement.
Franz, Bubby, I'm your paladin.
Waylon, where are you?
I'm on the roof, trying to contact the police.
Give me a survival check.
4.
You're able to reach them, but they don't believe you. Meanwhile, you hear static from your walkie-talkie, followed by a familiar voice.
Waylon, come in, good buddy.
Lance?
Waylon, listen. Give me a few minutes to just try to talk some sense into you.
Lance, what did you tell him?
I told him we were old friends. Look, if you just give these guys what they want, no one else has to get hurt.
Lance, these guys will kill you. Franz, I don't know this guy.
You hear a single gunshot. Lance is dead.
I guess I'm gonna duct tape my pistol to my back and pull glass out on my feet until Franz gets to the roof.
Speaking of the roof, Sarah, you're up there, right?
I have to choose between mantis blades and gorilla arms? Well, I can't just have both?
While you contemplate your character, you're grabbed from behind. Franz Gruber now has you at gunpoint.
I got a 24 on sleight of hand to grab the PS5.
Fine, you can grab it, but you're still being held hostage. Waylon, as you round the corner, you see that Franz is holding a gun to Sarah's head.
I pull my hidden pistol and fire it at him. Nat 20.
You shoot Franz in the shoulder, which causes him to fly backward into a glass window. In a last-ditch effort, he reaches for Sarah, but grabs the PS5 instead.
Sarah, you have to let go of the PlayStation.
No way. I've worked way too hard for this. I won't do it.
Hanging on quite literally for dear life, with his free hand, Franz pulls his gun up and points it at you. If you don't let go, you'll die.
Fine. Fine. I let go.
As Sarah releases the gaming system, Franz free falls for what seems like 21 seconds before hitting the ground, dead.
That was pretty sweet. Yippee-ki-yay, mother...
Dude, the algorithm.
Hey, I totally knew that that was Die Hard, okay? I was just leaning into the roleplay.
Merry Christmas, I guess. Looks like if I want to play Cyberpunk, I have to do it on my PS4.
Oh, man. Should we tell her?
If Christmas 3 was an excuse to play out Die Hard, Christmas 4 was an excuse to play out Home Alone. Justin came up with the concept of he and Jay playing Harry and Marv to Sarah's Kevin. Needless to say, it went down about how you'd think it would. Whether you've never seen it before or it's been a while, Christmas 4 will certainly add some funnies to your holiday season. Enjoy.
The two of you have arrived at the house marked on the map.
Where is Sarah? She should be here by now.
Give me perception checks.
16.
14.
You both look up at the house. In one of the second-story windows, you see Sarah smiling and waving at you.
Hey guys, come on in.
I'm not going in there.
Why not?
You have not played with her long enough. If she's smiling like that, bad things are on the horizon, man.
Yeah, but what if we're just having an impromptu D&D Christmas party?
Sarah is a bloodthirsty maniac hell-bent on destroying everything in the world. No offense.
I take it as a compliment. I have gifts for you guys. I hold up a present for them to see.
Are you guys going in or what?
Let's get this nightmare over with.
As you make your way up the front steps, give me acrobatics checks.
Here we go. 10.
5.
Lance, you are barely able to maintain your balance. Justin, you slip and fall pretty hard. Take 3 points of falling damage.
I'm gonna get back on my feet. Hopefully. 17 to acrobatics?
You successfully pick yourself up. The two of you stand at the front door of the house. It's slightly ajar.
I'm gonna tactically stand by the side of the door and just push it open.
Are you doing the same?
No, I'm just gonna charge in and tackle her.
As Lance pushes the door open, you hear a noise. It sounds like something moving through the air. A giant metal D20 on a string hits you square in the face, sending you back down the stairs.
You really have to follow my lead on this one.
Take 6 bludgeoning damage. Sarah's still standing at the top of the stairs.
Welcome to Sarah's House of Pain. If you make it out alive, you get this.
What
What is that?
It's every overpowered homebrew character I've ever created.
What? That's the best Christmas present that anyone could ask for. Does that include Hordak the Unconquerable?
It does. And he remains unconquerable.
Melidra the Mutilator?
Yep. Both with and without Tarask mount.
How'd you even get a Tarask mount?
Have you met her?
Okay, well, I'm down. We don't have anything to lose.
You have 1 hour to make it through the house. Good luck.
You're gonna need it. Sarah vanishes into a room behind her as the staircase in front of her disappears. Where do you want to start?
I am using trap sense with literally every step that I take. Okay, Justin, why don't you...
What do you think this is?
Did you seriously just pick that up?
No.
You feel a searing pain in your hand. Give me a con save.
3.
Your right hand is now paralyzed, but that's what you get for picking up the Orb of Doom.
Who names it the Orb of Doom?
Who picks up the Orb of Doom?
I didn't know it was the Orb of Doom.
Don't do anything unless you check with me first, okay? I'm gonna step into the other room.
Thanks to your trap sense, you're able to see several thin tripwires running throughout the room.
Step exactly where I step, okay?
Give me a dexterity check.
23.
You successfully navigate to the other side of the room without setting off a single trap. Justin, give me an athletics check to see how well you can replicate Lance's path.
Oh, 19.
Surprisingly, you are able to copy Lance's movements exactly.
Sweet. Where to next?
Okay, we should be in the kitchen now. There's a set of stairs in here, right?
There are indeed. And there don't appear to be any traps on the stairs. You're able to make it to the door at the top.
I'm standing to the side of the door this time.
Same. I will slowly open it and then jump back out of the way.
As the door opens, a bull-rushing bugbear charges past. He falls down the stairs and into the living room, where the triggered traps unload a barrage of darts and blades, slicing him to pieces.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
That was your own guy.
I saw the opportunity for the line and I took it.
Nice.
Are you sure these sheets are worth it?
Justin, this is the Holy Grail, okay? There is nothing that you could ever think of that could be half as cool or as deadly as any of Sarah's homebrews. I'm going through that door.
As you enter, you see Sarah on the other side of the room.
Welcome to the Mirage of Mirrors. It's a fun and simple mirror puzzle.
I doubt that very much.
All you have to do is arrange the mirrors so that a ray of light hits the statue of Kepler.
Do I detect any traps?
Nope. It appears to be a normal room with 4 mirrors and a statue of Kepler.
Okay. I'm gonna angle the other 3 mirrors and then turn the one closest to the ray last.
What should I be doing?
Nothing. Don't touch anything. Just go hide behind that mirror.
I can do that.
Lance, as you turn the last mirror into position, light bounces between the first 3 mirrors before landing on the one that Justin is standing behind. Give me a dex save.
8.
That'll be 54 radiant damage.
How?
It's a mirage of mirrors. The one you're hiding behind isn't a mirror. It just looks like one.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna rearrange the actual mirrors so they reflect the sunbeam.
It works. The ray bounces around the room before landing on the Kepler statue. A door opens that leads to complete darkness. Justin, how we doing hit points wise?
Not great. Any chance we could take a short rest?
No. What's the move?
I'm gonna aim the ray down the hallway.
What?
Yeah. Just to get rid of any traps or enemies that might be down there.
You're not supposed to do that.
You send the light down the hall. At the end, you see a bright flash. And then...
46 radiant damage.
How?
I set up a giant mirror at the end of the hallway. I may have been bluffing when I said you weren't supposed to do that.
You're the worst.
I know.
I guess I'll just keep walking down the hall.
You've made your way through 17 rooms and countless traps, and somehow, you're still alive.
You know, we really should have seen the room full of mimics coming.
I still can't get over the goblin volcano. There were so many goblins.
I have to admit, I'm kind of impressed that you made it this far, but time for you to die.
Why? Are we in the last room?
Yep, you just have to fight me.
That's not a fair fight. I only have 3 hit points left.
Sarah waves her hand through the air as a warm light glows over you, and all of your hit points are restored.
You healed us?
It should at least feel like a fair fight.
We can do this. Right? Lance?
It's clobbering time.
Roll initiative.
10.
14.
18. We both get to go before she does.
You can each use any of your characters for combat.
This is personal. I'm using T. Knuckles McGinty.
Roll your attack.
I'm gonna use the 1-2 punch to attack twice. 24 and 20.
Both of those hit. Roll damage.
38 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Justin, you're up.
I'm gonna use Ralph Hancock and summon a spiritual axe. 22 to attack.
That hits. Didn't realize Ralph Hancock had levels in cleric.
Yeah, well, there's a lot about Ralph Hancock you don't understand there, big fella.
Okay. Just roll your damage.
26.
Sarah, you've taken quite a bit of damage, but you're still standing. It's your turn.
Make dex saves.
7.
2.
I summon the pigeon lady.
What does that do?
A flock of violent pigeons surround you. Even with a save, the minimum damage is 80, so unless you really want me to roll it out.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Well, we're dead.
This was fun for me.
You were never gonna give us those sheets, were you?
I guess we'll never know.
Happy holidays, everyone. We'll see you next week for the new year.
The first New Year's Eve episode was really just about letting the actors have fun pretending to be drunk. It was doubly funny because by this time I think I'd stopped drinking and Jay had as well. Anyway, this ended up being a pretty funny snapshot of what it's like to be the sober person at a party full of not sober people. So before you watch the ball drop, check out New Year's Eve edition.
Happy New Year. We've had one heck of a 2018, and what better way to say goodbye than a good old-fashioned one-shot?
One shot? I've had like 8 shots already, dude.
8. You better catch up, buddy. 13.
You look really far away when I look at you like this.
You guys all seem pretty wasted. Are you gonna be able to...
Hey, don't tell me. You got it?
Man, I can't believe it's already New Year's. It went by so fast.
Not so fast, Sassy Pants. You remember Tide Pods? That was January.
Whoa.
Your story begins in the seaside village of Redwater. As you scan the village's populace, you notice that everyone seems to be a bit on edge.
You guys want to get pizza?
3 pizzas and beers.
Ah, Tide Pods.
So, if anyone wants to roll perception and find out what's going on...
Oh, cereal break.
Sarah, are you sure milk is the best idea? You've been drinking hard liquor for like...
People always say to me, they say, Sarah, what are you doing? You can't put the milk in first. But you know what? I say the milk goes in first. Because your cereal needs to stay crunchy, right? I say you're crazy.
1 beers coming up.
I got a 10. What does that do?
That's a D4.
And 6 pizzas on the way. You guys making a resolution?
I got a resolution for you. How about we just love a little bit, like each other? Is that too much to ask?
You know, I'm not even saying that because of the rum. The milk first gives you crunch. It stays crunchy.
I think I'm gonna drink less.
Waylon, I think that's a great idea. Why don't we start...
Fake out. Drink up, mother...
Look, we're already here. Let's just push through. A woman approaches. Heroes, our village has suffered a terrible fate. Can you please help us?
Happy 21-9.
It's not even close to midnight.
God bless us, everybody.
What happened with village people?
The village people.
A great sickness has plagued our people. Last week I had to bury my only child.
Dead kids. I don't think so, Rambo. Not doing it.
YMCA. What?
I got a 15 on Intuit Direction. Do I know where the plague... Do I know the plague?
Intuit Direct? Is that a 3rd edition character sheet?
I don't know. Uh-oh. Pizza problem.
What do you mean pizza problem, Waylon? Is the pizza okay?
I should have done cereal. That's it. That's my resolution. I'm gonna do more cereal.
Waylon, the pizza will get here when it gets here.
I'm gonna just rest my eyes for a minute.
Sarah, if you want to put the milk in before the cereal, you go right ahead and do that. Lance, Lance?
Should all the acquaintance be forbade and all the women fine?
Do you guys even want to play tonight?
Why? Why can't we just, isn't there times we can just hang out and just be friends when we have to do D&D?
She's right. I mean, that's what the Dragons game is all about, is having fun with your pals.
Harambe. Oh, pizza's here.
You know what? Let's just hang out and drink. New Year's Eve Edition Part 2 and 3 exist as a pair and that their plot lines are connected. And I remember when we made Part 3 going back and looking at Part 2 to make sure that everybody was wearing the same clothes, because the bit was something like time hadn't passed, or time did pass, but not for them. I don't really remember, but either way, they're fun to watch, so here they are again. Well, players, we made it through another year. 2020 is almost over.
It's gone. It's done.
You're all sitting in front of the television, watching as the ball begins to drop.
I'm popping champagne.
As the countdown reaches 4, the ball seems to stop descending.
That's not good.
As you look around, you see that the clock on the wall has also stopped ticking.
Nice. I got a 24 on my trending check. I am looking through hashtags on Twitter to see if I can find anything related.
Your feed is completely empty, but for one video of a man who seems to be in a lair of some kind. The video begins.
It is I, Time Man, and I've used my Ultra Time Ray to trap us all in 2020 indefinitely.
Indefinitely? Evil or not, why would anyone do that?
Yeah, we're gonna kick this guy's ass.
Got an 18 on perception. Is there anything in the background that might give away his location?
You do notice a mirror hanging on the wall behind him. In its reflection, you see a person.
I'm gonna do a hacking check to see if I can enhance the image.
That's not really how that works. Just because you saw it on a cop drama doesn't mean that that's true.
I got a nat 20.
Fine. You successfully enhanced the image. It's Barry.
Barry? That twat that sat in for you as DM?
Of course he's working with Time Man. Damn it, Barry.
Oh, I am FaceTiming him.
Hello? Oh, hey, did you need a DM?
Where is he, Barry?
Where is who? I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, don't play coy with us, Barry. We know you're working with Time Man. Now where is he?
Time Man. I don't even know who that is.
We saw you in his lair. In the reflection of the mirror?
Alright, I did it. I lost my job this year and I needed to make ends meet.
You can make it up to us by telling us where he is.
Fine. I'll text you the coordinates.
I'll copy-paste him into my GPS.
Hey, if you ever need a DM, I could be available anytime, because, you know...
How far away is he?
Waylon, according to your phone, he's about 20 minutes away.
I'll put my car up to the front of the house. Get in, simps. We're going killing.
The three of you race down the road. It's sheer chaos outside as the idea of never escaping 2020 truly sets in. Sarah, give me a drive check.
14.
You narrowly miss a large Vote for Kanye West sign in the middle of the road.
Okay, not this left, but the next one.
As you turn, a tiger leaps onto your hood and causes you to lose control of the vehicle and crash into a street lamp. Each of you take 15 bludgeoning damage.
Is the car totaled?
Oh yeah. One of the wheels flew off and is still rolling down the highway.
Looks like we're hoofing it.
Before you leave, give me will saves.
8.
12.
15.
You all grab your ears as the worst music ever recorded begins filling the air. Take 8 sonic damage as the tiger that attacked you starts slowly walking toward you, and as it does, begins morphing into a humanoid.
No freaking way.
Standing in front of you is none other than the Tiger King himself, Joe Exotic.
There must be some sort of like time rift or something where all the weird stuff that happened in 2020 is existing at the same time.
Then we need to get moving. It only gets worse from here.
You walk for a few more minutes without incident and finally reach the coordinates, which are directly in front of a large metal pillar.
It's the monolith.
I'll take a 10 and see if I can find a lever or a doorknob or...
You find an alphanumeric keypad on the side.
What would the code be? Like 2020, maybe?
Well, we are dealing with the worst stuff of the year, right? What was the worst?
I mean, there's the obvious, but apparently it depends on who you ask, so...
I enter COVID-19 into the keypad.
You all hear a loud click as two metal doors on the monolith open. It's an elevator.
Let's do this.
You all get in. The doors shut and you begin rapidly ascending to the top. And after about 20 seconds or so, the elevator slows to a stop and the doors open.
I'm charging out. Ready to punch.
You step out into a small room. In the center is Time Man, sitting at a console pulling levers. He hears you and turns around.
Oh dear, oh my, you found me.
You're all out of time. Man. Cause Time Man.
Don't you want to know why I'm doing this?
No, not really.
I'm taking my surprise action and uppercutting him. 23.
That hits. As Time Man is distracted by his villain speech, you successfully catch him square under the chin. Roll damage.
15.
He flies backwards out of the chair and into his console.
Did he pass by my threat range?
Actually, yes. You can take an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna do a running jump kick. 19.
Roll the damage.
23.
Your kick connects with his chest. He groans and rolls over, falling to the ground.
Please, please, you don't understand. There is no 2021. It was never programmed into the simulation.
What are you talking about?
I'm not trying to destroy the world, you dum-dums. I'm trying to save it. The servers were supposed to go down during Y2K, but they just kept going. Why do you think everything's been so crazy?
Sounds like tinfoil hat stuff to me.
I don't buy it. I'm gonna choke slam him through the table. 25.
That'll work.
28.
Plus another 15 from breaking the table. He's dead.
If I take a 10 on investigate, can I figure out how to start time moving again?
Sure. It's actually pretty easy. There's a start-stop button.
I push it.
Wait, what if he was telling the truth?
Anything's better than 2020.
The ball begins dropping again.
4.
3.
2.
1. The ball just finished dropping. Welcome to 2022.
Oh, man, that was... Did you say 2022?
What happened to 2021?
No clue, but it's definitely 2022.
Anything's better than 2020, you said.
I can't believe it. Time Man was right. We screwed up the timeline.
We?
How did we lose an entire year?
Hold on. Didn't he say 2021 wasn't supposed to exist?
Yeah, he said it was never programmed into the simulation. Are we in a simulation?
Everyone give me perception checks.
17.
7.
12.
Sarah, in the distance, you see a man stepping out of a phone booth on the street below.
Do I recognize him?
Nope, but it looks like he's walking towards your building.
We've got company. I'm gonna keep my eye on him.
His walk speed increases, gradually at first and then rapidly. After a moment, he disappears inside your building.
Guys, come on, I got this, okay? I'm gonna hold the door open button on the elevator.
That would work if the elevator weren't already called back down. It's on the way up.
Okay. So, next plan?
I'm gonna ready an action to punch anyone that comes out of the elevator.
Seems pretty aggressive, but the elevator bell dings and the door opens, so roll your attack.
21.
In one swift motion, the man grabs your fist and throws you across the roof. Take 28 bludgeoning damage.
Ow. Do you want to handle this?
Actually, the mystery man gets another attack, which he'll take on Sarah. What's your AC?
19.
He lunges forward almost weightlessly. A knife hand strike to the throat. Does 23 points of bludgeoning damage, and give me a dex save.
Okay, what is happening?
You think I know? 17.
Sarah is now prone. Lance, you're up.
I'm just gonna hold my hands up and try to talk to the guy. Hey, man, we come in peace. We were just trying to save the world.
This world wasn't designed to be saved.
Who are you?
My name is Laser Falcon. I'm here to get you three out of here before the system collapses.
The system? You mean like the Matrix?
The man doesn't respond. He instead steps over to the control panel once controlled by Time Man and pushes a button. When he does, a large mirror rises out of the ground.
So we are in a simulation.
I thought it was obvious. The system was designed to shut down in 2000, when it didn't. It was reprogrammed to shut down in 2020.
Hey, that's what Time Man said.
Haven't you guys noticed that things have gotten increasingly weird and scary?
If we deleted 2021, that would explain why it went by so fast.
Yeah, the whole timeline is out of whack. 2020 felt like 10 years, and then 2021 felt like 10 minutes.
We need to get out of here. Now.
Yeah, I'll take the pill and step through the mirror.
Same.
What is that?
Is this a trick question?
Why would I take a random pill from you? How do I know you're not trying to kill us?
What are you doing?
This isn't really the time to question everything, Lance. We're in crisis mode here.
Not to barge in, but I'll have to ask you two to rein in the metagaming. The two of you are currently waking up in your power plant pods.
Look, when is this system supposed to collapse anyway?
I don't know what this is, but considering the current state, it could literally implode at any moment.
Yeah, but it could exist for 100 years.
Normally I would let this go on, but I'm starting to feel like it's not a bit. Have you seen The Matrix?
The movie? Nuh-uh.
What?
What? Okay, I haven't seen like every single movie that's ever been made.
Permission to metagame?
Temporarily granted.
If you die in the Matrix, you die in real life.
Well, yeah, but can't I do whatever I want when I'm in the Matrix? Like, I can fly and run up walls and stuff.
Neo does that. You're not Neo.
Yeah, apparently you're more of a cipher.
Well, I don't know who that is. So I guess ignorance is bliss.
Just take the pill, man. If you don't take it, we'll...
Are we out of our pods yet?
Yes, you've been brought aboard a ship called the Thunderhawk. From here, you'll be able to monitor what's going on the servers.
Is there any way we can get Lance out of there?
Not unless he takes the pill. He has to willingly accept it and all that poetic stuff, so...
Well, is there any way we can communicate with him?
You could call him. Laser Falcon is dead. As you look up, you see his killer, a man in a three-piece suit and dark sunglasses.
Do I recognize him?
Give me a knowledge sci-fi check with disadvantage.
18 and 13.
You don't know who he is. The man sizes you up briefly before charging you. Give me a dex save.
Huh. That's a 20, so 24 total.
Astonishingly, he misses. So badly, in fact, that he flies off the roof. Also, your phone is ringing.
Hello?
What are you doing in there?
I don't know, but I think it was a bad idea to stay in here. This guy just tried to kill me.
That was an agent. Expect more.
As Sarah says this, the roof access door on the next building over bursts open and 4 more agents pour out.
Tell him he needs to take the pill and step through the mirror.
I heard him. Hey, can I make it to the pill?
That depends. Give me an athletics check.
17.
You successfully make it to Laser Falcon's body and take the red pill, but that's your full round. It's the agent's turn.
Who hasn't seen The Matrix?
I don't know.
What's your AC?
16.
Wow. All of the agents fired their pistols at you and all of them missed.
Hey, Sarah? Yeah, it turns out these guys are really bad at shooting, so I'm just gonna walk through the mirror now.
Actually, you won't. When the agents missed you, their bullets destroyed the mirror. Looks like you'll have to find another way out.
Huh. Sarah, I need to find another way out of here.
Lance!
Laser Falcon!
The mirror broke. Is there any other way we can get him out?
What if we could bring him in through his phone? Can I see if I can pick up a signal from his cell phone?
Give me a computer use check.
19.
It looks like there's a faint signal, but you'll have to spend another turn to determine if it's a viable channel. In the meantime, the Thunderhawk is under attack by Sentinels.
Lance, don't hang up. I'm gonna make my way to the cockpit and see if I can outmaneuver them.
And so you do. Lance, it looks like Laser Falcon is not only alive, but he's trying to tell you something. He motions for you to come in closer.
Hey man, the mirror broke. So how do I get out of here?
You have to unplug it, Lance. Plug it back in.
Unplug what?
Give me a computer use check to see if you can complete the signal. Give me a pilot check to see if you can outfly the Sentinels.
11.
11.
The universe. Controls are right behind you, dummy. Things will only go back to normal if you unplug it and...
Unplug it and plug it back in to reset the universe. Do I see the plug?
Not immediately. Give me a search check. Waylon, unfortunately, you're unable to get through because Sarah, in her failed attempt to escape, crashed your ship into a cave wall, damaging your communications.
Maybe Lance is right.
What are you talking about?
About the Matrix stuff. We could be anything we want in there.
It sucks in there.
Does it, though? I mean, sure, the world as we know it is loud and crazy at times, but it's also big and beautiful, colorful,
And fake. It's fake, Waylon.
Is it, though? I mean, if we can't tell the difference, is it really fake?
I hate to break up this little philosophical debate, but Lance just successfully reset the universe. Yours, at least.
Reset the universe? What does that mean?
The defaults have been restored. Everything is back to normal.
So we just counted down to 2021, right?
Oh no, it's still 2022.
I thought you said everything was back to normal.
It is. It's still 2022. It's been 2021 all year. How did you guys miss it?
I'm not gonna miss it. It was like 2020 part 2.
Wait a minute. It's about to be 2022. 2022.
It can't be worse, right? Right?
I guess we're gonna find out. Happy New Year, everyone.
Well, that's it, I guess. Now, not all of these episodes had gag reels, but a lot of them did, so I figured, throw those in too. So here's those.
Speed. That's great. Oh, let me check focus. That would have been a nightmare, huh?
I don't know.
Talk fast. Either get on board or get it out of the way.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. The three of you have been...
You're good at this.
I know.
Before, after, during?
During.
During?
Lance, give me a strength check to start chop...
I don't know what the wow was. That wasn't in any character that I ever play. Whew, boy.
That was kind of weird.
Yeah, it is.
It sounds like lyrics.
In the cage next to Sarah.
In the cage.
You know, the funny thing is, this just sounds like a regular D&D adventure.
Hold that thought. Take 4 fire damage as flames
Sounds gross.
slap against your bare back. That's what flames do, right? They slap.
Do they?
Yeah.
Stop it.
It was silent suffering.
You need to hear your best turkey.
Yeah, the voice needs to be gobbling.
Oh, you're alert.
Yes. Yeah.
Like who?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Clock it roll. I don't know, it just came out.
The cage you were in is it. Mouth went a little faster than my brain there.
Alright, speeding.
The last farmhand just left the barn for the night. That's...
2 syllables in barn.
Barn.
Speeding. Oh wait, let's do a sound check.
Yeah, I guess we should do that. Can you hear me? Everything coming through all right?
This isn't mine.
Cool.
Rude.
Don't cut it yet. I really rolled a 7. Okay, yeah. The sound effects all worked.
I'm like extra yawny today.
Oh, good.
I couldn't, yeah.
What is this little hairball?
It's a Kepler fur. We all fall over because me and Waylon roll bad. And you're like, are you happy? And it's like, do you think we wanted to fight? And it's like, I can't help if your rolls are trash.
I like that line.
I'm gonna look for a...
Okay, you two give me... investigation.
I don't know what you do with the screwdriver.
Nobody knows.
I want to get... I should have waited for you to be like, hey, the camera's on.
What? No, I'm at the top, Cranberry Head. That's dumb.
Agnes lunges forward to rip the parka off of
I want to get as close to the house as I possibly can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agnes lunges forward to rip off the parka from who she thinks...
Because I'm rolling a hide check.
Yeah. Yeah.
9. Nope, not 9. It's an 8.
You lunge at the old woman talons first, and...
Sorry, my phone was buzzing that time because my mom was very confused about the outfit that I'm wearing. She's like, well, all right.
No. I can do it. I can do it.
Yeah. No, I can't.
That's how it always goes, too. It's always like, I got it. And then, like, you immediately screw up.
Please don't stab yourself in the eye.
That's what I'm trying not to do.
The little googly eyes are like.
Thanksgiving sucks. Just kidding.
Hooray. It's parade time!
I've decided to go with,
That's taking it easy. Last time I cooked, I always dart to the side. I don't know why I do that.
In fact, one of your great aunt. What are your great aunts? Oh, it's my great aunt Sally.
Should I be like a pretentious ass?
I really just want to say I cooked my uncle.
Give me a sleight of hand to remove the giblets. Harry Potter and the Giblet of Fire.
I was shooting him in the air.
Do I put the wet turkey in the oil?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
It's 25 pounds. It's 25 pounds.
Should I have my controller?
Oh, your PS5?
Yeah.
The National Dog Show is only so long. You need to get your Shih Tzu together.
That was good.
Jay Hagley.
I'll just pat the turkey dry with some paper towels. Oh, that's it.
Show off. Well, the peons, you can't get...
It's like, hey man, if your car sounds like a chainsaw, change it.
Oh, we definitely should use it. Because, as Anthony Bowens has pointed out on national TV, scissoring is just a handshake.
Also, this is totally not how ovens work.
Yeah, I know.
How much concentration does it take to pat a bird? 5.
The amount of times in Oblivion that you just like steal an apple and then it's like, you can't move now. How about that? Now you can't go anywhere. You better drop something.
You don't like my finger taints touching? No? That's what touches.
The king's squire,
I don't have glasses on.
her elbow comes toward you. It's so simple. That's the problem, is that you just write it out how it is.
Rolling in 8, rolling in 8.
Could add some flavor in there if you want.
No, I'm not going to make it more complicated than it already
Her elbow
is.
slaps your back.
Her elbow licks your chin.
Quick!
This is just a poorly looked...
Waylon, you notice something about your different... What?
Quick, down here.
Whoa. Thing. Sense of disturbance.
A what thing?
You know.
What do I roll good in that?
Yeah.
Okay, because I rolled an 18 for real.
21.
And I could not remember if I was supposed to roll good or not, so I just said what was on the dice and hope. It says the socks are located on the back wall. No, I'm looking at the DM.
I don't know if I want to say rumble crumble. You hear a slight rumble as the wall begins to crumble.
Do you think we can...
Oh, there it is.
It's his turn. What? It's his turn. It's his turn?
We all do, idiot. We all have this...
Rigsby, he wrote this line because I told him I wanted to go first so I could go home and watch wrestling.
There isn't much to choose from. Most of them are for... You are now concealed. Although you'll look...
Hey, fuck you, Grandma.
That's really funny.
The socks you seek cannot be found just by...
What is it? Not be found simply by looking.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I don't know, man. I don't know. He's a guy with riddles in the back of Target. That's who he is. You wrote the script. It'll be a competition of swords. It's a competition of swords.
The holidays aren't supposed to be a competition.
Well, I've broken down possible gifts.
I'm going to get her a subscription for the Candle of the Month. A Candle of the Month subscription.
It's supposed to be a time of fun and joy and family.
Practical and lavish.
No, I'm not getting her some bullshit Candle of the Month subscription, Justin. I'm getting her the candle of the month.
Yeah. Paraffin, soy, what are they? Palm, bees.
So I've created a computer program that
Post-apocalyptic Walgreens, and it's just like a bubbles and a bear, and it's like, that's what we got.
What kind of different waxes are there? How deep do they really dig a grave?
So I've created a computer program that determines.
Next up in the competition will be the decorating of your homes. Can you come over and decorate the exterior of my home?
I went paraffin. You can't. That's such a dumb line.
Then it looks at what she viewed at what she viewed it. Then it looks at what she viewed more than once.
She liked teddy bears as a kid. Maybe.
It's not in there. I have no idea what I'm about to say.
You know EpiPen's the brand name?
Oh, is it?
Uh-huh. It's like Band-Aid.
Well, since you lazily didn't store the...
Creates a list. It's just not sticking. I'm reading it.
Trying to make myself cry.
That'll be 0 points. Additionally, you'll have constant judgment from your... No.
Then it looks at what she viewed at what she...
It's crazy that when you're an actor, you think that editors hate when you give them like tons of footage, and in reality, most editors are like, no, you made it really easy not to make you look like a shit actor.
Yeah, I'm gonna start shopping earlier next year. Is something I say to myself every year in real life. And now it's
24 days till Christmas.
yeah, and I haven't bought anything.
It's just good because it's so DM. It's like, describe your cards to me. Tell me what they say. Make it good.
Not like with y'all.
With you.
With you.
Did I say that right?
I think so.
Who knows anymore?
I'm just not gonna decorate this year. Get it back to the thing that sounds right.
Mine's a picture of stockings. That's it. Just stockings.
But at least we have each other. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Thanks for an awesome 2022. Dang it.
Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Christmas Eve, and at that...
Rolling sound clip 38. Ow.
Krampus stole the elves. Why don't you get Rudolph to help you? I don't say anything for a while.
Mystery style.
I don't know what that means. Clip 6, action.
Ha! I knew it.
We were,
There isn't a reindeer called Dunder.
Idiot.
I should say, I felt like it was coming, but I didn't say it.
Good.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Santa doesn't say sh**.
Yeah, how about when you
The lights come back on, and as you...
Sugar. Just Carol? What about poinsettia?
Say it like you hate Carol.
Okay.
Krampus licks his lips and lunges at you, and you...
I'm gonna put you on a fucking shelf.
Donner. You know, I'm squeaking.
The two of you charge and strike Krampus with such precise force that you're...
Krampus stole the elves. Fine. We'll help. Nope.
Reflex is a 20?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, now I don't know what I'm saying.
Carol screams.
Yeah, how about when we get back to the stables, or
Poinsettia. Are y'all ready?
Yeah, I said action.
Jeepers.
Yeah, it's Dutch. Just like Blixum. Just because Gene Autry Americanized our names does not mean you have to. Like how I took that costume malfunction, turned it into a thing.
Anything. Did I spit beard out?
You jumped away from your beard.
how about when we get back from that trip, you stop by the stable for some reindeer games?
Technically, like taking your skin off.
Do, Ray Charles.
Rolling sound clip 46. Action.
Am I saying this to the DM? Okay, yeah.
Hope you like her presents.
One more. Can I get a like more cheek? Like, yeah. What a laugh did it got like you're like just tickling.
Yeah, caught my chest hair in this sweet furry costume. I'm gonna guide the sleigh tonight.
Rolling clip 45, Colt 45 into zigzags.
Baby, that's all I need.
Cut.
Carol, we gotta get out of here.
Dude, get like you hate Carol.
Come on, Carol, we have to get out of here. Why is it called a gag reel?
Yeah, we got him. It's a gag.
Does that say Feliz Navidad?
Wait, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does. I just thought it was pretty.
Is that the last? Yeah, I couldn't see the last word, so I was like, it's way or horizon. I'm gonna guess.
What if we're just having like a impromptu Christmas D&D party?
Like the coolest people ever.
Hell yeah.
Okay, not okay.
That means Merry Christmas in Spanish. Also, not the worst Christmas song.
Mariah Carey's.
No, a lot of people think Feliz Navidad is the worst Christmas song.
3.
Don't cut it out just real quick because of all those Community jokes after Rigsby hummed the thing. She's Britta. Did you watch Community? No. Ah, you won't get the reference then.
I have gifts for you guys. No. Yeah, that's right.
3. Bless you.
What the hell am I saying?
It's a mirage.
As soon as I read the script, I was like, where's that f***ing jacket? I need it.
Even with a save, the minimum damage is... Minimum damage?
Lance, as you turn the last mirror into position,
Are you sure these... That's... Sure these sheets?
I'm going to use the 1-2... Hold on. I actually want to look at it because I don't remember if I was up here or if I was like actually doing the gruff voice.
I think you were doing the gruff voice.
Was I?
I still can't get over... Good one.
Sarah waves her hand through the air.
It's a mirage of mirrors.
I rolled a 20 and a 1.
The worst Christmas song is the one that's like, boop-beep doop, ba-doobity bob, and don't forget to hang up your socks. It's the boogie-woogie Christmas time. Or whatever.
I'm gonna use Ralph Hancock to summon a spiritual blade axe.
Why did I just turn into Randy Orton for Are You Serious?
I'm gonna use Ralph Hancock and summon a spiritual blade. What's it? Sword. Axe.
Take 3 points of falling damage. I actually rolled 3.
We're using it. Cut.
Oh my.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Do it without the weird face.
Speeding?
Oh, sorry, speeding.
Just got my hair cut.
Looking fresh.
Wait, what am I rolling? 7? Okay.
That would work if the elevator weren't already called back down.
So we just counted down the...
The system was designed to shut down in 2000.
I hope this character sheet isn't important.
Actually, the Mr. Miyagi.
Hey.
Hey yo, Kepler, doo-dee, doggy flu, dee-dee-doo, dee-da-da-ba-da-da-doo-dee-dee.
12? Hey, acting brilliant.
Okay.
I thought that was you.
I thought that was a living being. Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, that's something that Melissa would do.
Is there any way we can...
The system was designed to shut down in the year 2000. When it didn't, it was designed, reprogrammed and stuff.
I love when Lance is like, I'm a genius.
He asks for permission to metagame because we all just found out that you haven't seen The Matrix.
Oh, okay. I've seen The Matrix so many times. I love The Matrix. I'm 36. How could I not have seen The Matrix? I was like 14 and goth when that movie came out.
Same.
Oh, I did get my new favorite picture of the dog.
What's it eating?
It's a satchel that she got for him that you can wear and you just put him in there. Just trying to eat his way out of it.
The system was designed...
I defended 2 and 3. Like, that's how much I like The Matrix. The Animatrix is amazing.
The system was designed to shut down in 12. Yeah. Hold on, sorry.
Same.
Same.
You don't know who he is. The man sizes you up briefly. No, briefly sizes you up. The man sizes up your briefs before charging you.
We need to get out of here. I wasn't even looking at anybody. I guess you can't tell because I have sunglasses on, but that's fine.
Welcome to my acting life.
I feel like I don't want to say this line. I'm gonna jinx the entire universe.
You successfully make it to laser bodies. Laser bodies.
Falcon.
This isn't really the time to question everything, Lance. We're in crisis mode here.
Cut. I'm a director.
Just take the pill, man. Wait, what do I say? If you don't take it, well, okay.
Lance, don't hang up. I'm gonna...
Everything's back to normal.
It's also big and beautiful and colorful and sexy.
That's probably good, right? Probably a mistake having the two most talkative people doing this.
He really did. You appeared and he was like, okay, we're gonna cut.
Are you still here? It's over. That's it. It's over. There's no more videos. You'll have to wait until next week. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and Happy Holidays to all of you. Thanks for watching.
D&D every day. D&D every day. Stat blocks every day. Drop rocks every day. D&D every day. Every day. They call me the DM. I bring the pain from AM to PM. I am the Bane. Considering changing the name of my BBEG to C to yo. They can't even see him. 2 DPKs per DM. Independent PC museum. If you don't follow my Coliseum, I'm murking you all in my mausoleum. This is a murderous game. Imagination be putting to me, turn to shame. It's the return of the flame, and it's still burning the same. Better be learning my name. It's that YAHZICK. That spells tongue. Low vibration, high strung. Looking at the top of the ladder from the bottom rung, unsung. D&D every day. D&D